also wanted to highlight some things that I've so I got an apple in my mouth. I bit the apple of knowledge, sorry. The apple of wisdom, the tree of life, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Your girl is on oh, hold on. Let me get some chapstick. I need chapstick. Yeah, I'm trying to roll in the room. All right. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this reading real quick. Message. I channel from today's experience. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Might be feeling exiled from the family. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer female. Might be feeling exiled, but that's not what's going on. Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. Taurus energy and the Queen of Cups. Mm, that's interesting. There's justice for a Queen of Cups, though, because of something that might have happened with the Hierophant. Ooh, devil energy just popped out. Literally, it just went like this. Devil energy. So some kind of devil energy, some kind of lust, sexual energy that was supposed to be used to achieve some kind of family blessing, some kind of familial abundance, some kind of ancestral abundance, because this is about ancestors' abundance. See, this is the family's abundance down here. That's their individual coin, their individual pentacle, but all the ancestors' pentacles are up here to come over top of their heads. So something that was done by Hierophant to a Queen of Cups for their families and abundance. All right, that was the pre-shuffle. So let's go ahead and get into this actual shuffle. These cards, I'm gonna need a new tarot deck. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all love me, give me a new deck. Okay, send me a new deck. All right, so let's get into this collective energy. I am the collective. What am I saying? So there's something about magician energy and balancing light and shadow energy. Someone's trying to organize something, put something together. A masculine energy is trying to organize and put something together to balance out light and dark energies. An emperor, maybe. These two cards came out. This might land them in a pitfall due to something that they tried to manifest or imagine. Well, let's look at the Seven of Cups energy because I forget what that card actually. Ooh, there's another card they tried to flip over that I didn't read. Somebody has to have the initiative to allow this to happen, though. Yeah. So it's getting hard for someone to allow. Oh, excuse me. Uh, Getting hard for someone to allow that to happen. Okay, where was I at? Looking for the booklet. Okay, here it goes. Allura, imagination, daydreams, possibilities, signs, free interpretations, and yearning. Imagination, daydreams, possibilities, signs, free interpretations, and yearning. So somebody's going through that, but they have to have the initiative to actually make these new beginnings happen. Okay. Let's keep going with the shuffle. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Someone's a child is tricking or fooling death, and they're gonna come up with an unusual, unlikely partnership that's gonna be favorable for them. You could be this child, your family member could be this child, because we're all children at the end of the day. Message. There's a message. The message is there's gonna be some kind of rainbow blessings. I don't know if y'all saw it yesterday. Let me see if I could play it for y'all. Dang, they won't let me do video and green screen. Dang, never mind. I was gonna show y'all there was a beautiful rainbow 2 days ago. Beautiful. I'm good. What's up, Jamaica? How am I supposed to say your name? Is it Jamaica or Jamaica? Emperor energy, it's Aries energy, or it could just be an emperor, someone who's mastered all four suites or suit. I said suites. J Mike. J Mike. Oh, okay. We got the Three of Cups. Somebody's going to go through a spiritual evolution. So this emperor is going through a spiritual evolution. Four of Swords. Appreciate you. Are you related to my family? I got a Russell Ellis in my family and a William Ellis. Somebody, whoever's going through a spiritual evolution today is going to have to get into solitude. This Queen of Wands, fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries woman is deciding to be generous to someone today, or is being forced to be generous. Something about the Queen of Wands and generosity, which is going to bring some kind of Empress energy to them. Someone who's mastered the mind, the soul, the spirit, and the money, the pentacle, the physical realm. Celebrity status. This or master of a skill. This Empress is going to receive some kind of celebrity status or master of a skill, which is going to bring judgment. And someone's going to be exiled from a family. And this is going to be a Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, a Hierophant energy, Taurus. So this Knight of Pentacles, because a Pentacle is a Earth sign, and the Hierophant is Taurus energy. And you see they got the same hand gesture. They looking up to the sky with the clouds. Okay. They're going through a death or transformation right now. A new way to look at life, a new way to understand things. A spirit death, a ego death. We go through ego deaths all the time. A lot of times people think that the death card means that they're going to actually transition or die in real life, but it could just be a transition from one life to the next. Like they got to realize like the life you had with this person is over. That's dead. So now it's time to move to another life. You can't go back to a way that you were with someone. That energy, that life that you built with that person is dead. You have to move on to the next life. Like the energy in life that I had with a boyfriend from high school. I can't go back to that. And if I do, it's still gonna have to be a different modality. Like I could still date the same person, but I have to do it in a different fashion. I can't go back to a person and expect it to be high school puppy love. I gotta understand that it's gonna be financial literacy involved. It's gonna be conjoining of finances, conjoining of households, families, holidays got to be a part of the whole entire regimen. You got to be willing to go visit family on holidays. So what you did with someone in high school when oh, you just did my boyfriend and y'all just calling each other on the phone, maybe on the holidays occasionally and all that stuff. It's going to be bigger than that. It's going to be much. Congratulations on coming out. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's gonna be different than that. So you can date somebody from your past, but it's gonna be a different method of dating them. You understand? You can date someone again, but it's not gonna be the same experience. You dated someone and they were financially smaller than you and they didn't have their life together. You date them again, now they have their stuff in order, they have structure in their life. You have to respect their structure because if you don't have structure still, they have it. Person means familiar, right? Person means people, place. Person is person. So the death card isn't always talking about an actual death. Mine's 5'9". I know it's short. Will you be at the pride parade? I don't know because it's looking real. I don't like to go outside anymore. I'm sorry. No, to be honest, I don't know. I'm not doing that. I support it completely, but no. This is gonna be a wheel of fortune for this person, this Taurus energy, this King of Pentacles, and everyone else involved, the Queen of Wands and Empress energy. Some man wants to bring a spark to a situation for ideal partnership, and they are the person that is chosen for this job. Who is this person? Let's clarify. They do want the partnership. It's a test for someone who wants to be a part of someone's ancestral abundance. A Knight of Wands, fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, they've been backstabbed, or they feel backstabbed, or they're gonna make a backstabbing happen. I don't even smoke at all. Get out my face. Knight of Swords. So a King of Wands or a Knight of Wands is going to try to backstab a King of Swords or a Knight of Swords. Yeah, be careful, mindful of your children. First number, if you play the lottery, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A Knight of Wands is going through a test to bring a spark to a Queen of Wands for a child to trick death to start a new beginning. Next number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This person is the right person for a job, for a duo partnership. They want to have a spiritual evolution. It's going to bring some blessings. The message, I forgot what I said about that card, but that number was 7. Okay. Yeah, daydreaming. So yeah, they gonna bring their daydream to life, I suppose. Next number is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ancestral abundance for Knight of Pentacles to bring mastery of a skill. Only going to happen with somebody else being generous, or some kind of generosity might make this happen for them. The Knight of Swords is going through a backstab and betrayal. It's going to leave somebody exiled from a family. They have to go into solitude. 8 of Swords is going to be putting them in a hole. That's going to have them balance in light and dark energy. Wheel of Fortune. Neither okay, so a death transformation for a higher font is gonna bring judgment. An empress and an emperor are going to use their magic to make things better. Okay. I hope that that helped you guys. I'm really stuck on this energy today because I cleaned my energy out. I was feeling so delighted. Being a long neck sometimes is tiring because your neck is so damn long. You really can't be around everybody else. Like, we forget that essentially we all have the spirit of dinosaurs at one point, right? Because we always were here. We keep reliving life and being reincarnated. So when I look at my spirit, it looks like a person that has a really long neck, like a ridiculously long neck. And I always ask, like, because I always, well, I saw Ripley's Believe It or Not, and I saw a lady that had rings around her neck. Right? They were like her neck was so long they had to put rings around it, like a culture I think is India where they like stretch their necks and they put different gold rings around their neck and keep stretching it and keep stretching it, but they have to keep the gold rings on so that the person's neck doesn't break. I always was fascinated with that when I saw those pictures. But then I kept having this dream about the land before time, and my grandmother was in it with her best friend, and it was like we would always go all the way up and then swirl, and then it would be like fireworks would come out the top of our heads or something like that, right? So, or really, it was just us, like, and I was looking from a higher view down, and I could see them all going like this with their coming out the necks. So I realized that there are different dinosaurs. And I remember my mother, she used to always say, your sister's a velociraptor, which is a very vicious dinosaur, but it's very small. And I just started understanding based on our occult knowledge and her being a different number than myself, birthdays adding up, doing all the, numbers, numerology and stuff. I'm like, oh, that would explain why she'd be that number and he'd be that, and who he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And oh, so we're long necks. And then long neck being a person that's like opened up all of their chakras. Cause we think about the seven chakras here, but we have so many more chakras past the seven chakras that give you a higher eye view of things, like from a different spiritual perspective, a different frequency, a different viewpoint, right? And when I was born, my 90 something year old grandparents today, they were the people that pretty much carried me into this universe. Basically, my mother, she pushed me out, and the first people to see me were them. So they locked me into their spirituality. So I've always had the wisdom of an adult since I was a kid. And people used to always say, how do you know that? How do you understand that already? And people just looked at me like I was a know it all kid. And they used to always like try to punish me. And I didn't realize why I did it now, but I used to always take my ears like this, right? And I would take my earlobe and I'd stuff it inside of my ear. And then I take the top of my ear and I fold it down like this. And I take my ear like this and do this. And then I would just listen to the frequency inside of my body. And I would just listen. It was the only thing that would keep me calm. Almost, I guess, to call me maybe autistic, you could say. But just doing this with my ears will always feel like comfort, right? I listen to my breath. And it keep me in my own energy. Like, I remember my teachers will always have to move me away from my clients. I mean, not my clients, from my classmates. So I always either had a chair in the back of the class where I'd be by myself or I'd be by the teacher's desk. I just always had to be away from everybody else because they noticed when I was around other children, I get distracted or I become like them because I'm very much an empath. So teachers always kept me separate from everybody else. I always had to be separate. Now that I'm more spiritually aware and I'm able to be in my telepathy, my clairaudience and stuff like that, and claircognizance, I see why they kept me away because as soon as I stepped into the pool of the consciousness where I could start to hear people in the ethers talking all day, I started realizing why the teachers kept me in my space. I understand why the teachers kept me away because It just was it's overstimulating because I really don't care about the conversations that people have in the ethers at all. I don't care to hear about it, even if it is something to do with me, my ex, whatever. I don't really care to hear about it, you know? I've just always been a person that really just enjoy being in my own space, always. Like, it's just so soothing for me. And again, being a person that's opened up all my chakras, because like I said, having people that were that old tap into my spirit that young, they opened up my chakras long before I was even prepared to go through my spiritual journey. So I was already spiritually aware. Like I already was predicting stuff, having dreams, always seeing over top of people flying in my dreams, stuff like that. I was doing that stuff for a very long time. And having people that can align you with the chakra system that's that grand is amazing. Now, knowing that I don't want to share my family with everybody anymore. I really don't care to let y'all know who my grands, my great grands, my great great grands are. I don't really care to like put their names on here, show their identities because I don't want to share them with anybody anymore. I don't care to share our peace that we have created for our family with everybody anymore. Because when I share my peace with people, all I get is a backhand. And maybe it's because I shared it with the wrong people. And you learn that in life that sometimes you share your peace with the wrong people and they can be detrimental to your continuance of peace. I could even say that for maybe even like a few neighbors I've had in the past that probably have shared their peace with me and then they realize like, oh shit, you're attached to idiots. And I completely wholeheartedly apologize for that, you know? Because I never wanted them idiots to be in our energy. Like I literally told someone not to come to my house yesterday and they popped back up in my house at night and banged on my door all night long. They literally were outside of my door, banging on my door all night long until I was like, I just told my son, just open the door. And they reached in the door and for some odd reason closed it. And when they reached in the door, I felt something go inside my sacral chakra, as y'all know, color orange. I felt something quit shit like slither into my sacral. And I just felt like that's crazy. Like to know that all you wanted really was to be in my intimate space, my creation space, but you're not helping me create anything except for agony manifesting to me like, oh yeah, you're not a good person, oh yeah, you're old as shit, da, 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 da. I don't want to be with your old ass, but I do want to be like just confusion, and we all know confusion is a tool of the devil. Nobody that really wants you to be happy is going to have you confused out here about your status in their life or your status in anything that has to do with them, period. They're going to be very clear about their relationship towards you. That's why I don't really trust many people around me currently because it's like I can't tell what you are because one second it seems like you're trying to spiritually stab me in the neck. The next second it feels like you want to put your coochie on me and vibrate in synchronicity. And I don't really believe in that. That's not my culture. So, I respect it, but that's just not my culture. I don't believe in being like that for everybody. I don't believe in doing that right now because I'm single. I want to preserve my energy for my own manifestations because I don't have a sponsor that's feeding me my energy back. I don't necessarily want anybody else to clean my energy out because their perception of cleaning my energy was like, oh, yeah, well, this is what I feel like you need in your energy to be cleared out. And it's like, hmm, that's what you feel, but I'm cleaning out my grandmother's energy. I'm cleaning out my energy, my sister's energy, all these different energies I clear out by myself. I get drained at the end of it, but when I go to sleep, I feel better because everybody else is refreshed. And I don't want no one else to tell me who I can and cannot heal, especially when it comes to people that live within my grandmother's spirit, right? So we I'm in a space now where I'm just like I don't really care to share my peace with anybody anymore. And it's not to say that I don't respect your peace. It's just if I share all my levels of spirituality with you, I can cause myself so much heartache, so much pain, so much confusion. The back of my neck would be so sore trying to help somebody else get up. Like even me trying to help my little sister understand things from my perspective of spirituality, it's like it's lagging because I let her in my aura to see what was going on in my aura, but she's so open with her energy that it made my sun go down. So now I'm hopping back into my aura of 32 years old, up into my level of 9. She's level 3, right? In my grandmother's house, right? I'm hopping back up to my level and I'm seeing my neck is so sore from trying to bend down and lift somebody else up to some maybe a level of consciousness that they're not supposed to have until their daughter is fully grown and they see things through their daughter's eyes, because her daughter happens to be at a level 9 as well. And I believe, based on what I understand, that my energy did help manifest that situation based on things that I've seen in spirit, in dream world, and in physical world. So when that all breaks down to what I really want to say, is like, you can't get the understanding that people want you to get sometimes until you get to that door. And it's your choice to open the door or answer the phone call that's supposed to get you to where you got to go. And you could either decide to answer the phone call and move forward, or you could decide to keep on blocking the phone call, keep on blocking the growth, keep on blocking the new world, keep on blocking the new situation. You could keep on trying to block, 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 block. But at the end of the day, you can't stop nature. And naturally, I personally just feel like I don't want my private parts on everybody. Naturally, I feel like I don't invite everybody to my grandparents' house, so I don't have to have everybody in my grandparents' spirit. Even if my spirit is colossal, I don't have to have everybody in my grandparents' spirit. I don't have to have everybody in my son's spirit. Just because I'm a big deal and I'm almost a celebrity, it don't mean I have to have everybody. Because I don't a celebrity necessarily doesn't have to. Everybody doesn't like a celebrity. Everybody doesn't fall in love with I don't know, Trey Songz or somebody like that. They don't know every single person personally. Everyone might know of their name, but everyone doesn't personally have access. And that's another level of spirituality that I'm learning. Like, I might be an organism that is attached to the consciousness of the collective, right? But to have my personal cell phone number versus being able to DM me versus being able to WhatsApp me versus being able to knock on my front door versus being able to ride in the car with me versus being able to sleep with me, those are different levels of your access to me. And if you've achieved certain levels of access to me, I assume that you have certain levels of respect for me. But once I realize that you don't have that, I have to do my due diligence and lock you out because I gave you too much access to my personal account. That's like me giving you my PIN code to my bank account, my checking account, not my credit account, because credit you can always, credit, I didn't make that charge and they just fix it. But my debit account, my real money, my real worth, my real actual value, to give you the PIN code to that and allow you in my car and allow you in my body, allow you to put your DNA in my spirit, in my actual vessel, that's a level of access that most people don't have to me. So people think, oh, well, you open to the whole world, your energy, you a big deal, your sacral chakra got that birthmark that looks like the Milky Way, and your body and your spirit wraps around the whole universe, and your face card shows that your face is aligned with Orion, and the Orion constellation is underneath the Taurus constellation. So your face looks like a bow tie in the spirit world, and in the astral realm, you look like a bow tie that got a little thing hanging off the side. That's like a little weapon that sticks stuff inside, and it looks like the gladiator, and you was a gladiator. You went to Northwood. That's the gladiator. That's what you are, that's who you are, woo, woo, woo. So you're supposed to let us all in your energy. You can know who I am all day. I know who Beyonce is. I don't know what Beyonce's vagina actually looks like. I don't know what it smells like or tastes like. And I haven't actually ever kissed Beyonce in the mouth or rode in a car with Beyonce or had an actual conversation with her or her mother. There's different levels of access to people. And I think people need to start to understand and respect that version of what's going on in the world these days. Because you could sit here, I have neighbors all day. I haven't talked to not but one person, two people in this neighborhood in over a year and had some words to say. Like, that's it. No, three people, direct conversations with three people in this neighborhood. That's it. I've not had a direct conversation in person, standing in front of a person where I could actually like touch them afterwards, except for with three people in this neighborhood. That's it. I live in the neighborhood with all 150 of these families, but they don't have my cell phone number. They don't know what my vagina looks like. They don't know what it smells like, what it tastes like. They don't know what my favorite food is. They just live in a neighborhood alongside me. They don't know how to call me. They don't know how to book an appointment with me to get their hair done. And when we learn those different levels of access, again, it'll help us really respect the fact that if you do have a certain level of access to a person, that you should really take it for what it is, because most people don't have that. But when you start to see that other people have that same level of access to a person that you have, it devalues what you had, like it devalues what you thought about the person. See, I give out my phone number for business, right? To do people's hair because I have to have a job, I have to work, I have to make money, right? So giving out my phone number, that's different, especially when it's not my personal phone number. I'm giving out my business phone number. And I don't even have that phone number anymore. So no one has my phone number except for three people total in the whole entire universe. Only three people know my phone number and know how to call me right now and get in contact with me if something happens to them. Only three people. That level of access to people is something that we need to learn to respect. When we learn to respect that level of consciousness in regards to how we treat people and how we treat our access to people, we really, so like for instance, being a female, right? And being a female that say that, okay, hypothetical situation. I'm having intimate sex with someone, right? Someone else has sex with my same person, but they get sex with a condom. You're supposed to feel like that makes you more close to that person, but at the same time, that person still had sex with that person. I have unprotected sex with somebody. I found out somebody else is actually pregnant. That means that what you're doing to my body, you do to somebody else's body. So what our connection no longer is special. You get what I'm saying? It's no longer special what you share with that person when you know somebody else can be that intimately close to somebody else. So again, the understanding, I have tweezers, I don't need tweezers. Having that understanding of your level of access to somebody will help you respect the person a little bit more because everybody isn't my neighbor that lives over top of me that can spiritually see me with their third eye. You know? Everybody doesn't know who my son's dad is. Everybody can't hear a conversation between me and my son. Everybody can't see what I look like when I go to sleep. Everybody can't watch me while I go to sleep. Everybody doesn't know my favorite kind of music. Everybody doesn't know that I even make music that's on the internet, you know? So to have certain levels of access to my spirit, I think people need to stop taking that for granted because I don't take for granted what I have access to, but I also let people know, hey, I don't want to overstep that boundary with you. I feel like when I come into your energy and this is what's going on, I don't want to do that because I feel like I'm violating you. I feel like I'm violating you by not putting up a boundary between us and our private spaces and your husband and my space. I don't I don't want to be in that space with you and your husband. I don't want to be in that space with you and your father. I don't want to be in that space with you and, a sibling of yours or your baby mother. I don't want to do that with you. I don't want to do that because I don't I that level of access to someone's personal, intimate information and relationship is something that needs to not be taken for granted because everybody in the world ain't gonna have that. And I'm just speaking because these are people who live next to me and are gonna live next to me for a whole year. I mean, I've been living here for over 7 months. They gonna be here. I can't do nothing about these people. I wish they would be more hygienic with their spirits sometimes. I wish they were more spiritually aware sometimes. I wish they didn't let the neighbors in the other neighborhood put their spiritual energy up in us. I wish they would fight for our neighborhood a little bit more. I wish they would be outside, making sure they was on top of our energy, making sure nobody else came across this gate that's not supposed to be over here. I wish. But I can't force them to think like me because to them, they might be more on the level of, I like to vibe with these people, and not realizing you being open like that is what's making you drained and tired and making your spirit go black because you got your spirit so open to so many people. You don't have to have your spiritual, you don't have to have your womb open to so many people. You don't have to have your crown chakra open to so many people. And that's why even though my spirit is that open and I've achieved that level of ascension, I don't feel like I want to always be up there sometimes because sometimes I feel like letting people into that level of my spirit, Now I brought the trash in the house instead of taking the trash out the house. And I'm not calling anyone trash, but sometimes they don't understand that they have trash energies attached to them, and that's why they feel that way. I understand that I have energies that are in prison. Some of them are very lustful spirits. And that's why I've detached myself from them and tried to make my way away from them. But when I try to cleanse your energy of those spirits too, because I'm like, okay, let me get that spirit out of you too and knock that spirit out of everybody in my space and uplift the energy. I try my best, but I can't. I'm not super. I mean, I am superwoman, right? But I can't force people to not think about that energy anymore because people gonna talk about that person. Like, oh, well, I'm so used to that dealing with that person for the last year that I can't help but think about them, and that's a muscle memory. But you gotta be able to get to that level where you realize like it's best I don't talk to this person no more. And again, if I have sex with someone for over a year and someone else ends up pregnant, and you can't be honest with me about it, and it's like not an open thing, like specifically saying, hey, this person's pregnant and this is what we're doing as a family. That's the only issue I've ever had with anybody that's did that to me, had a kid while they were still intimate to a degree with me. It's like, you could have just said that. I wouldn't have did no womb work or nothing to like stop the pregnancy. Like you could have just said that this person's pregnant, and I just moved along. But just to play in people's energy when you have certain levels of access to them is very vicious. And it's something that Americans especially need to get more aware of. You're not supposed to have your vagina busting open for everybody all the time. You're not supposed to have your heart chakra open for everybody all the time. Because everybody doesn't have good spirits. You're supposed to go outside with your doors closed. A lot of people want to force you to open up your doors. Open up, let me inside. Bitch, I don't fucking know you. I don't want to let you in my spirit. No, my shit is closed off. My heart chakra is closed off. Yes. My solar plexus is closed off. Yes. My sacral chakra is closed off. Yes. You want me in your energy because you got all your doors busted wide open, and that's why everybody running through your spirit and you feel free. But I don't want to feel free like that because I don't want dirty spirits in my spirit. I don't want to be the sponge or the sifter for everyone's soul anymore. I've done that shit for too many years. You gonna have to pay me for me to sift the shit out of your soul. I'm tired. I'm beyond drained. I want you to learn how to close your doors. I want you to learn how to close your backside and close your back so that you don't have to have all these spirits in your house. Maybe your doors got broken in because of something that happened in my house, and I apologize. And I try my best to pay for you to get some new locks on your doors, the expensive kind, not just a little chain, but like heavy duty, safe. Clink, 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 clink. Got to put a code on it. Three different levels of access. Three different layers of lockdown, coin, insignia, scripture, parrot, all of that. I want to, and I don't want to Bluetooth connect to you because I know what tries to come through my spirit. So I'm trying to protect you from my spirit because I know what I go through every day. I don't want that shit in your house. I respect your space too much to make you want to bind your spirit with me, knowing I got all this shit that I got going on. I want you to have your own security codes to your doors and your womb and your mind and your heart and your space. I want you to start closing up your house. I want that for you. I desire that you close all your doors, but I don't desire you siphoning my energy because you're not my bank account. I don't desire to have my mother on top of your head. I don't desire to have an ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend over top of you or ex-boyfriend's baby mama on your head, siphoning your energy from your crown chakra. I don't desire for any of these crazy ass women to come on top of your head. I don't desire for anyone to hurt you. I don't want your husband to hurt you or me. I don't want any of the masculines in this neighborhood to hurt you or me. But I'm damn for sure not your meal ticket. I damn for sure ain't gotta make sure that y'all are fed because ain't nobody knocking on my door saying, hey, your son wants some cassava leaf? Hey, you need a babysitter? Hey, I need a wig done. Can you make me a wig? I got a baby shower coming up. Hey, my son's about to graduate in a year. Can you go ahead and can you do his locks for me? I don't have none of y'all doing that for me, so I don't expect anything from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect y'all to do nothing except for keep the energy of everybody safe around us. Because if you see somebody that's beating on me or beating down the door and you see that that energy is affecting you and other people in our area, I expect you to do the right thing and use your consciousness to make a conscious decision to say, that spirit should not be within a 30-mile radius of this energy. That spirit needs to be blocked out of this person's aura because that is dangerous for everyone that's inside of their aura to deal with that vibration. Not for me, but for you because you were inside of my vibration. Or those are my only expectations. Okay? Those are my only expectations. So now I'm about to go back outside. Well, I can't even go back outside because I realized that I don't have to do shit for anybody except for myself. And if anyone steals from me, I have the right to go back and steal it back from them. If you stole from me, I'm going to come back to your house and I'm going to take my shit back every time on my soul. If you stole from me. But if I know that I didn't have certain things before I met you, I'm not going to expect you to give me shit. But if I know that I had certain shit in my house that I used to be able to use for my spirit to be pretty, certain different designs that I did on my spirit, certain different clothing that I had, dresses, outfits that I used to have in my spirit, and you came into my house and you stole that from me, you took that, you destroyed that, I'm gonna fuck you up. Respectfully. It's only right. Because that's the energy that you attracted to your front doorstep. You get what I'm saying? Or I could say, you know what, I'm just so saved. You needed it more than I did. Clearly. Because you stole it from me. And I let you sit with that guilt rather than me fucking you up. Because you know you stole that shit from me. You know you did. You know you didn't start doing that shit until you met me. You know you didn't have that outfit until you met me. You know you didn't operate like that until you met me. You know you didn't decorate your root chakra like that until you saw me. You know you didn't sparkle like that until you saw me. You know you weren't moving like that until you met me. You know that your child was being jealous and deceitful and hanging over top of my head, being disrespectful, but you didn't stop them. And I have to let you sit with that guilt because you have to answer to God on your last day about how you carried your spirit, not me. That's why yesterday I said, in my family, a lot of us deal with the spirit of, that's how you feel? That's what you want to do? Don't even worry about yourself. It's all good. Because every person that's ever crossed me has gone to jail or is dead or is in a psych ward. Every single person. You hear me? Every single person that has done me wrong is either in the psych ward, dead, or in jail, or on pills trying to cope with not getting into the psych ward, on medication for the rest of their lives, trying to convince themselves that they're not crazy and that they don't deserve the bullshit that they tried to project onto my spirit when I was nothing but peaceful to them. Every single person that's ever wronged me. God has not missed one person's doorstep yet. And it won't be until I move away from this neighborhood that they will experience the karma of my spirit never touching them ever again or blessing them. And I say that with so much pride, but more so elegance, because I know I never came here to destroy or detour or defecate on the souls of anyone in my vicinity. So when I leave and I move into my home, I pray you find the peace that you stole from me. Because when I leave, I'm taking all my peace, every ounce, every drop, every bit of sunlight, every bit of delight, every bit of pain free that you stole from me. I will be taking that back. And it won't be by me doing anything but moving my spirit and never visiting your home again. And that's it. So for the people that feel like they can steal from people, just know God been watching you and your days are numbered. Spirit watching you, your ancestors are watching you. Everybody's watching you. They see you. They see the evil that you do. They see the good that you do. So I don't know why everybody's trying to walk around high and mighty like they know that they don't be doing shit, that they ain't got no business. You know you ain't had no business doing that to that person. You know you saw that boy doing that to that girl and you still was like, oh, that's cool. You know that you was out there, but you didn't call the police like, sir, there's somebody going, there's a disturbance downstairs. Because if I call the police and my energy controls or is over top of everybody else's energy, well, do we all want to feel like the police are coming for all of us? Nah, but you know, if you're the one person and you isolate your energy and you call the police because it's disturbing you, but oh no, you wanted to work with the person. You wanted to help them do the deceitful wrong shit. Okay. Well, when karma comes and hits, just know that you'll be going down in their spirit. So people choose your sides wisely. Judgment is being called on everybody every single day. And that's all I have to say to everyone. Every time you decide you want to do something evil and send something painful down to somebody's neck or stomp on somebody and all that stuff, and stand on business, and it wasn't because someone was violating you, like I give it to all the women. If a man is trying to come into your space and you look on the top of his head and you put a little arrow over top of his head and like block him down from like using his 12 chakra and locking it down so he can't access you, no, there's nothing wrong with that. By all means, do that shit. Get that energy and block it down. Please, please block it down. So that all the other women up here don't have to deal with it. Please. But if you one of them women that's like, oh yeah, we about to plot on this bitch. Yeah, I'm about to put my pussy on her forehead. Yeah, I'm about to clock this bitch into my pussy. I'm big pussy. Yeah. Oh yeah, she don't know nothing about this. My sex better than hers. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show her my ass better than hers. Oh, I got more money than her. That's why your spirit is still stuck in ego, because that's jealousy, and that's within the seven deadly sins. Yeah, I said it. Seven deadly sins. Oh, I'm a sloth. I'm lazy. I don't want to do nothing but energy harvest all day. Mm. Open up my coochie and just imagine a swirl going in my coochie all day. Like I channeled somebody's spirit one day and I saw them. They had their leg up in the air and they was making a swirl go into their coochie. Like, what the fuck are y'all bitches out here doing with y'all vagina? You literally was just imagining a whirlpool of energy harvesting itself into your vagina. What is wrong with y'all women? I be looking at these women and their spirits and the stuff they be doing in their house, and I'm just like, I can't believe y'all. Y'all really on that shit, huh? Like y'all really want to steal somebody else's blessing, somebody else's beauty, like beauty magic, youth magic, stuff like that. I've just been seeing so much stuff over the years, and it's like I can't believe that women use their vagina for such evil. Like you use your vagina for evil. You didn't say, okay, this my energy, that's your energy. I'm gonna just need you to stay over there because you violated my personal space right now, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put you in your place because you over here and you violating the hell out of me right now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and push you right there, okay? And I'm put you right over there. Yes, sir. Yep, off my shoulder, back down. I don't want to be clocked into y'all's energy. I'm about to clock you into my pussy. My pussy bigger than yours. My shit hit harder than yours. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. This hit better than y'all's. What the fuck are we doing? I'm pretty sure the cave women back in the day would be looking at us laughing like, ugh, ugh. Like, just looking like these girls is retarded, boy. They waste their energy on anything. Well, let's go get some berries. Like, you know what I'm saying? These girls really need some help. They need some Ritalin or something because ugh, 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 ugh. We work together, everybody be good. Like I ain't got an energy harvest with my JJ. Just clear my energy out. Just put. I don't want my energy dirty, so can't nobody see my blessings. What the heck? Why? Who? Huh? Who raised us, America? Can we find out who raised us? Cause they got us all messed up. Okay, they got us all messed up. They got us messed up. Okay, they got us messed up. The little boy upstairs, she's hacking. Just to clear audiently hear that, like, nobody's hacking you, bro. Like, if I'm a long neck and I've ascended and opened up all my spirits and all my chakras, how am I hacking anybody? You're hacking by minding my business instead of minding your business. All you gotta do is sit in that bedroom all day. You don't even leave the house. Go get a job, little boy. Go get a job. She's hacking. No, you're hacking me into your feminine space. And then y'all are allowing me to talk about people and then pulling the energy off of me into that space. And that's violating people's personal space. But they say this is work, but work is to help and heal people. I don't believe in siphoning y'all's energy. That's why some of y'all be coming on here talking some that's demonic. You doing the devil's work. And it's not even me doing anything. I'm literally not doing a damn thing. I'm literally sitting here just talking to you. So whatever you feeling happening to your soul and the spirit on this YouTube platform, let me just vouch right now and say I'm not doing anything with my womb or my solar plexus or my brain right now to hurt, harm, or deter or mess up anybody. So if you feel something off this video while you here, it ain't me. It ain't me. It's somebody else in my energy doing something. It ain't got nothing to do with my intentions towards y'all. My intentions is to look at all y'all energies, say it's 20 of y'all in the room, clear y'all crown chakras off, clear y'all energies off, clear all y'all space off, clear y'all faces off, cleanse y'all energy so that y'all can get yourself aligned with the higher realms. Because in the higher realms, this stuff like money, the fast car, the big house, that shit don't matter. All that matters is, oh shoot, hey, you here. We're in heaven already. If you didn't know, this is what heaven feels like. Um, what you got to offer? Wisdom, peace, music, symphony, harmony. How you gonna help everybody else stay up? And that's it. And when you get caught doing that evil shit that you do, that you know you ain't got no business doing, whoever it is, I don't want to project towards anybody, but anyone who does evil things, because hey, I'm not perfect. I had my moments where I'm like, hey, I'm about to stab this person on the side of their neck, because ain't no way you thought you about to come up in my house and just play with me like that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. You thought you was gonna play with my spirit like that. Ain't no way. You thought you was gonna siphon all my blessings off of me, and I wasn't gonna have somebody that's gonna have to get on top of you because you tripping. Ain't no way. You thought you was gonna destroy my son's birthday and our peace on my son's birthday, and think that on your daughter's birthday you was gonna have peace. Ain't no way. And I'm not gonna touch nobody's kids. Hell no, I would never. But ain't no way you thought you was gonna steal my energy and bother me and siphon from my peace and take that for yourself without saying thank you, without being grateful, without showing gratitude, without showing some kind of form of respect. Oh, my son's birthday was 2 days ago. He turned 14. Thank you for the happy belated. So don't think for a second that I'm gonna let you slide when I seen you come in my energy and you did me dirty. I've helped and blessed too many people in my 32 years with the spirit of an 80 something, 90 something year old to be letting people just come to my house and come in my face and play with me. Thank you so much. Small talk is way. No, I'm not small talking. I'm just saying. I feel like people don't get into their spirit enough anymore. It's like people don't do that where they like, oh shoot, like you really got me fucked up. You have me like no, it's not the system. No, it's literally this is your energy. This is what you are doing right now. You have me fucked up. It's not your ancestors. It's not your family. Like you genuinely have me fucked up, and I gotta go silent on you and let you know that you can't come around my space no more. Like I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to make sure you can't touch my energy no more. And when it finally gets to that point where it's like, no, yeah, I'm gonna need the police to keep your energy away from me. I'm gonna need whoever to keep you away from me because you're genuinely showing me that you don't have respect for my peace. You're not renting out a room and saying, hey, I'm gonna be on level 28 today. Can I stay here for the day? I just want to do this with this, that, and the third. You got me? And I say, I got you. No problem. And then you give me something so that when you're in that room, I'm not suffering in my spirit. If I give you a high room and a high place in my spirit and I allow you to stay there, you got to give me something in return for that. You can't just think, oh, I could run fast. So I'm going to just run up in the top of your grandma's chakras because, yeah, sure, your grandma's big, big pussy energy. So we just going to run up in her shit and just go do what we want to do all through her root chakra, all through her vagina, all through her heart chakra, all through her. Then my grandmother at the damn hospital having heart failure and everybody hearts is all healed. Bitch, you not eating my grandmother heart out. Go take your weird ass on somewhere. Have you ever visited a hospital? Yes. Okay, today's word of the day. Enjoy your life. Whatever may be your task, work at it heartily from the soul as something done for the Lord and not for men. Didn't I just say that? Knowing with all certainty that it is from the Lord and not from men, that you will receive the inheritance, which is your real reward. Didn't I just talk about inheritance in the reading? Okay. And we talk about our grandparents and their energy. Jesus died so that you can enjoy abundant life, not just the days you are off work or on vacation or when you get to go shopping or golfing, but every day of your life. He wants you to enjoy going to the grocery store, which I just came from. He wants you to enjoy driving the kids to school, which I did. He wants you to enjoy paying the bills, which I just did. He wants you to enjoy cleaning the house or mowing the yard, which I did yesterday. You can enjoy life if you determine to do so. Say, I'm going to enjoy every aspect of my life because Jesus died so that I could have joy unspeakable and full of glory. That's all. You got to enjoy your life, whatever you got going on. Your shit. Whatever you eat that makes your shit, the smell of your shit, the smell of your body, your armpits, your wigs, your whatever, you gotta enjoy that. You need to enjoy that. You shouldn't have to go to someone else and look to somebody else and be like, let me get in your energy so I can feel like this. Let me get in your energy so I can feel like this. You don't need to energy harvest nobody. You need to start to get on your phone and start looking at what makes you happy. You want to go golfing, go to Top Golf. You want to bungee jump? Go on Groupon and find a bungee jumping coupon. You want to go zip lining? Go on Groupon and find a zip lining coupon. It's that simple. Or if you realize you ain't got the money and you got some ass and you feel like you could do it, take your ass to the strip club and go flip your damn money and go make some money. If it's like you feel like you really ain't got it and you a girl, go do it. You doing the same thing at your job. Everybody don't have to strip at the strip club. I used to work in strip club and I ain't never take a damn piece of clothing off. I had pasties on, okay, and I never took my top off. Fuck they talk about? What? I had a mesh outfit on, okay. All right, with a little. Well, I didn't have my little black G string on underneath, but I did have my little tie on the side. Okay. So when you dance, you ain't gotta have your stuff hanging out. You could have the little G strings, it got clear on the sides of the G string. So it looks like it's a little sensor block that covers your coochie and your booty hole. So you never actually look violated. People don't, they can't walk around and know what you look like. But on top of that, you ain't even got to get on stage at certain clubs. You could just dance on somebody's lap and $5 a song, $10 a song. Depends on what club you go to. But you not every club requires you to get on stage and get on a pole. Sometimes you just could just dance on different people's lap and make $5 a song. You dance for 30 minutes. Each song about 3 minutes these days. So that's about 10 songs. So 10 times five is what, $50 in 30 minutes? I was making $50 an hour doing hair, doing locks. You understand? I guess some of us are getting used to being unwell. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are used to being unwell or sickly. They don't realize what's going on in their spirit. They think that what they doing, energy harvesting and pussy sucking, and oh my pussy on top of your head, you living in my pussy, you in my pussy. Like you saying that stuff, and you know that the kid is listening. People forget that clear audience is not just for adults. Like some children's spirits have elevated to that level where they can hear what you're saying. Especially if you sitting on top of that little boy's head. I found out that my little son's spirit, I don't know if it's because of the dude who was outside of my house last night bothering me, did it, but my son's spirit was in my neighbor downstairs. I'm like, what the hell you doing in here? As soon as I got him out of my son's spirit, my son had to use the bathroom so bad because they were so on that horny, nasty, weird energy. And then I had to clock my, and then I had to go in the other girl's pineal gland. I'm like, oh my God, my head was down there. I'm like, no wonder I got a headache. So y'all sitting up in my spirit, up in my house, and I live on the second floor. You live on the first floor. What you doing up here? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but it's like, I don't live like you. I don't believe in vibing with everybody. I don't believe in drinking or smoking. I don't believe in that shit. So I don't want to be attached to your spirit. Respectfully. I don't want to be nowhere near your vibe. I can't even hear you spiritually speaking to me when I step into my own energy. I can't even hear your spirit. Your vibration is just not on the same frequency. And that's respect for me and you. Because what you like to do, I like to pop my shit and beat bitches' asses. That's your energy. Do that. I don't do that. Get down there and do your thing on your level, on your frequency. Do your shit on your frequency. Do what your frequency do. My frequency, when I moved here, I didn't even eat meat. I just started eating meat like a few months ago. I've been meat free for 3 years. I'm a vegan. Bitch, I've been floating in the ethers like a damn ghost for the last 4 years. I don't vibrate like you. I don't have sex with everybody. In the last 3 years, I probably only had sex with probably two men. The last dude, it's been about a year and some change. Before him, three dudes. Because one guy I slept with one day. We was talking for over 2 years. I went down to go visit after 2 years. Okay, oh, not my type. All right, thanks. That was nice. After 9 months of being celibate before with, and I think that guy that I was with before that, I slept with him maybe 3 times. And before that, a year and 3 months I had waited. And it was the same guy I was sleeping with. But you know what I'm saying? The one with the 9 months, that guy, and the 1 year, 3 months, that was the same guy. And I knew that person since my son was 6 months. I don't be outside. I don't value popping pussy. Mhm. That's not my vibration. I got pussy that be popping. I be, yeah, on the dick like this. Like I don't value it. I just sometimes I like to shake my ass because it helps you release all the pain in your hips when you realize that you got somebody stabbing you in your three and your four trying to take your energy all the time, right? People's mothers trying to fake, "Oh, I love you, girl. Yeah, you my son's girlfriend. Yeah." Whole time they in your energy clocking your shit down and then they shit. And you feeling they pain in their body and shit. They got going on. Old ass women trying to suck the life out of young women. And oh, you an old ass bitch. That's your mother. That's not me. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I'm a big pussy witch. I don't care. I'm gonna suck the soul out of any bitch. Yeah, I did it. It's okay to heal. Why you feeling guilty? I don't feel guilty at all. That's why I'm looking at these people like, do y'all want to heal or y'all want to keep being energy siphoning prostitutes? Because y'all telling me that y'all put y'all pussy on anything just to suck the life out of it. And that sounds crazy as shit to me. You telling me that you would take your pussy and put it on anything just to suck the life out of it. That's what you telling me. You don't care what it is. If it got life in it, you gonna put your pussy on it and then suck hard to get your energy up. Not your man's dick. not keep your son safe in your heart or on top of your head and your crown chakras. You telling me you would take your pussy and say, I'm sucking the life out of that trash truck driver over there. Yes, I am. Suck it up, suck it up. Oh, yeah, I did it. Big pussy energy over here. That's what you telling me. That's why I look at people sometimes and I say, I know you ain't had no proper home training. And I'll pray for you. I'm going to pray. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will pray for you because, baby, ain't no way you telling me some shit like that. I put my pussy on anything to siphon the life out of it. Yes, I did. Suck the soul out of that nigga. Sure did. Every time you come over here, my pussy can do that. My pussy can do this. You out here advertising what your daggone vagina can do. What the hell? Well, my pussy is valuable because I could do that. Didn't nobody ask you to put your pussy on the internet for everybody to figure out what it could do? Didn't nobody ask you to do that? Now, everybody gonna say, they hacking into your bank account. Nigga, I live here. What you want me to do? I done closed up all my doors and sat here and got on live with y'all, right? If I got an energy vampire that got their coochie wide open for the whole neighborhood to eat food off of them all day, what can I do if I'm sitting in their energy? I could go do my live out by a park. I got service on my phone now. I got my phone on. I don't got to do my live in this room no more. Life going up. I don't have to be here no more while I do my live no more. I get that now. But we got the maintenance man trying to attach themselves. We got the leasing office. And everybody said, oh, come on, go in there and get her energy so we can get some. And then we got the lady upstairs, oh, well, I got to do it because if I don't do it, then what? We got the other lady next door doing it. Everybody just putting their energy up in the same hole. And then get mad at you when you finally be like, I'm about sick of all y'all. I gotta take a shit. I can't even take a shit because all y'all in my energy and I can't even feel my own asshole, my own nerves in my ass because all y'all so worried about what the fuck my energy doing. I can't even feel the fact that I need to take a shit. You got somebody in your booty hole. Get out of my booty hole. Booty hole. Booty hole. You hear people in the clear like people like you just this what y'all using our clear audience to do? We done access telepathy in the booty hole, booty hole, booty hole, pussy, pussy. Boy, if y'all start talking about a damn real estate plan, boy, if y'all start talking about some who gonna be paying for what when we go ahead and get our own land, booty hole, pussy hole, pussy. That's what I'm saying. When I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I say, "Oh, she clocked you into her pussy." I'm like, "What the hell?" I just wake up and I'm hearing these voices over top of my head, like, "Oh my god, y'all are retarded. Y'all are crazy. Y'all need God." Yeah, because ain't no way you gonna tell me this is the best y'all got going. I'm gonna get off of here because I've been talking to y'all for over an hour. I can't talk shit because I ain't got no gas money today. Because I spent all my money on my son's birthday and brand new phones that got service. So we got brand new iPhone 17s. I'm supposed to be going to my grandmother's house though. Go get my bills paid. She said she's gonna bless me. She want to start over brand new. So I'm gonna get this paperwork together. She said be over there about 11:30. So I got to go. Somebody try to tell me you're hacking us, child. Ain't nobody hacking. I'm literally on the damn YouTube. If y'all here in my energy talking to me on YouTube, ain't doing a damn thing. Your girl ain't doing a damn thing except sitting here. Mm-hmm. Somebody else said you have no energy, girl. Like the stuff I be hearing in my child. I have energy. I just sat here and let y'all get back on top of my neck. If I could get y'all off the back of my neck, cause y'all ass is just so fucking heavy. I could just knock y'all all back down at once. Whew. Whew. My spirit feels free now. Littlefoot. Y'all remember Littlefoot from the Land Before Time? Yeah, it's giving Littlefoot vibes. Like, and then when you do that, in fact, I can't even hear these people no more. That's the funny thing. Now that I done clocked them off the back of my neck, off the back of my throat chakra, I can't even hear them no more. It's like they be up in my space because I let them up here. Yes, I got my son an iPhone 17 for his birthday. I mean, I got one for myself too, you know. But I got it for him because I see clarity on that camera, boy. I just cleaned off the camera. Camera was dirty the whole time. Y'all see, and y'all look at the look. The girl 32 years old is still giving beautiful. But if y'all feel any energy harvesting, I mean, shit, it's probably. I'm looking at it right now on the back of my neck. It's giving 1, 2, 3, and 4 different people. But then again, the school, my son that went to school, the school probably looking at this boy like, how your chakras all open like that? Sit down. They probably choking him in the back of his neck going through it. No, his neck seemed pretty fine. But he in my energy, he to the left. So I had to let him use my energy while he at school so he could be safe. I gotta sit here and be him for the day. So his energy good because he at school. You see what I'm saying? The school protected like the kids tall. But I'm in my neighborhood going through it. So it's crazy that the school could have more respect for children being tall than people in the neighborhood just because they jealous. She's hacking high. The whole school recognized the energy. The whole school recognized spirituality. So what the fuck wrong with the people in the neighborhood? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's wrong with y'all motherfuckers? Where y'all can't realize if a goddamn school could keep a kid's head safe while they at school, what the fuck wrong with y'all goofy asses? I ain't got nothing better to do all day but steal. And that shit in your spirit show. But really, it's probably just somebody in my energy trying to convince me to let them in my energy, right? Probably my neighbor upstairs going through it. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Next door people, who knows? I don't want to be rude, but you got to really look at the situation for what it is. It's like, baby, my energy, I got cleared this morning. I sat down here, did my little video, now my neck hurt. Now, it could be y'all on YouTube too. Y'all ain't innocent. Y'all the usual suspects as well. So I just want to leave this message here and say this. If you realize somebody's spiritually taller than you, let them people breathe, boy. They could lift you up. You know? People can help you. But you gotta want help. Well, some people they want to be in your energy and just take from you. So I gotta get up out of here because I'm in this motherfucker and I'm getting cold as shit. I ain't gonna lie. People in spirits about dead as fuck. Like, just found some energy. Like, ooh. Look, like I said, y'all on YouTube too. Oh shit, my brother imp in here too. Who this? I see I see about 3 different people up in here. I see my ex-boyfriend up in here, my brother, my baby father. I see my energy too. Shout out to the Anunnaki. I don't know what shout out to the Taurus. Uh, I'm looking at for you see that the Anunnaki symbol, the tuning fork symbol. Some people's is really skinny because they keep their mind really closed. No, that's not Jordan's. Jordan's is bigger than that. Somebody I can hear something, that's Jordan. That's not his. His is definitely wider than that. My grandmother's is about this wide. Hers come all the way out. Oh, there she go right there. You see it all the way out there? Mm-hmm. Tuning fork. I could see my spirit team on my forehead. I know who running with me. But then I see my neighbor upstairs in my forehead too. And I'm looking at that little boy like, if you don't get the hell out of my energy, like I don't know you. You always bullying people. I can see your symbol on my forehead. That's how I know you in my energy. Get your weird ass on. Now the sun done gone down. It's all gloomy outside. Would you say shout out to the Anunnaki? The Anunnaki is a conspiracy. No, the Anunnaki is not a conspiracy. I've actually astral projected into space and spoken to people who speak in telepathy and the Greys, and I've watched them touch their third eye and ascend up and transform from other beings to other beings. So I've seen it with my own two eyes in spirit. I feel like when we have dreams and astral project, that's real. I had it so many times I was on spaceships fighting people. Child. And I don't even think about space. That's the crazy thing. Like, I don't even be thinking about going into space. Like I really just be astral projecting with certain spirits because I was on that level with them people who was vegan, who don't fight, who don't do certain stuff. But I go to the level with them and I'd be in spirit realm with them and we in space looking like aliens, looking at each other like, what's up, bitch? What's up? You was on my live popping your shit. I'm like, whoa, hold up. At first of all, boom, 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 boom. Look, took all of them by their hair, just pop, 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 pop. Look, woke up, their bodies was sore as shit the next day. They got on their live where they was tarot reading. They like, oh, hey, hey. I'm like, yeah, my spirit don't play. I ain't even gotta be there. My spirit gonna whoop your ass at full potential, full capacity. But now I'm in a space where I live under somebody, and all I get is drained all day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I love women, but women be draining other women, and I don't know if it be from jealousy or just be they can't help it. You know what I'm saying? You live under me. You must respect my elderness. You're not older than me. Spiritually, you're spiritually. I don't know what's you going. I really don't know what's going on in your spirit. But that's not your spirit. That's my spirit. Like you relaxing in my peace, and I gotta feel what your neck going through because that's who your husband is, and that's your son energy. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If y'all keep letting the apartment complex beat y'all down spiritually, that's on you. You gotta show them how tall you are and be that. You know, stand on business. Show them like, this is who I am. I can't help who I am. I am that I am. Respectfully, of course. Not saying like I'm gonna kill everybody in the neighborhood, but like this is what my spirit is. This how much this is how tall I am. I really can see over top of you. And it's not for me. I don't have to run. I don't have to do any kind of tricks or flips. Like I literally I'm just spiritually taller than you without siphoning your energy or anything. I'm just here. You know? And when we get to that level of understanding about ourselves, like, oh, that person's 6'5". Oh, that person's 7'3". Okay, it is what it is. Like you're taller than me. Just watch my back. All right, I got you, no problem. But don't eat up all my food. Like, you know? But I'm done working, so I gotta go back to my spiritual space now. It was cool talking to y'all and sharing my experiences with y'all. But I gotta go ahead and get this money in. My grandmother don't like me being outside too long. She want me to be there early. Look, I had to put everybody. Look, I put them back in their place. Like you do realize you still not above me, right? Even with all that energy work you put in, you still not above my headspace. So stop doing what you're doing because it's not gonna be pretty for nobody. Y'all done took the sun away from everybody. Trying to, we gonna stand on business, show her. Yeah, it's just one of her. She can't do that. I'm supposed to do that. That's what my spirit's supposed to do. That's why you don't have sunlight above your head anymore. Because you're trying to block my crown chakra. I don't have to run fast. I can just look at you like, oh wow, that's how you moving. Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. That's interesting. Like, okay, all right. That's different. Wait. So you know that the person is a blessing in your life and you did what? Oh, okay. That's interesting. But then they start teaming up, and that's when you know I got to be something powerful because they all teamed up against little old me. Yeah, we on top of her shit. Yeah, talk about we gonna get that energy off you. Yeah, I'm a big old maintenance man, person. Oh yeah, I'm big ex-boyfriend. I'm on top of your shit. Yeah, you gonna respect my. Oh, I'm the grandpa. You gonna respect me? Like I don't respect you because you don't respect you. You don't respect your own peace. There'll be peace offered to you, and the first thing you do is think you're supposed to bang on somebody's stuff all day long and take their shit. Third eye energy, blast their forehead, and mind their business. I think people need to get back to the understanding that no one has to share their peace with you. Again, if I got $20,000, I don't got to share it with you if I don't want to. That's why through my brokenness, I didn't nobody have to share nothing with me. I asked my grandmother, "Hey, nobody else paying my cell phone bill. You want to help me out?" She's like, "Oh yeah, here's $500. You said how much is it? Here, take it. Come back and get your. I need you to get your own car. Yeah. hmm I'm seeing what they're doing to your spirit. I don't like that. I don't like looking over my grandbaby and seeing nobody treat my grandbaby like that. That's the only person that got some damn sense in my family. Everybody else is sitting here, oh yeah, bounce on that ass. Bounce, yeah. You ain't even got $20,000, so you shouldn't be above me. Bitch, the reason why you ain't got no fucking energy is because you got $20,000. They drained your ass for your fucking money. Don't get on top of my neck. I ain't got no money because my energy is through the roof. And when your energy is through the roof, people will look at you when you come for a job and they be like, who does this bitch think she is? And then all they like every time I go to Sephora, they all try to get on. Oh, that's a pretty color. I like that. That's for me. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck off my vagina and take your ugly ass on, y'all all smell like death and rotten, weird, yeasty pussy. Get away from me. I smell your pussy through your fucking clothes. You stink. I don't like how you smell. Because my spiritual eye is on my nose. Got a spiritual, you see it? So I got a spiritual eye on my nose and my subconscious eye. I don't, and it's not like me being in my ego. It's just I smell your pussy through your clothes. I don't want to be nowhere near you. I went to the office, made to the rental office. I'm like, you stink. And it's not like a bad stink. It's just like I don't like how your spirit smells because I smell what you eat, how you gossip, how you I can smell what your spirit does through your pussy. You get what I'm saying? Because that's your portal. So, or your yoni. Let's say yoni online, right? I can smell that your spirit is not clean because of the energy you let in it. You gossip about people on a consent, like always, and not for educational purpose. Like what I do on here, sharing what I know, this is for educational purposes for y'all to understand spiritual awakening and awareness. But when people literally like, oh, that girl over there, she always paying her rent days late. Oh, that girl over there, she messed with a boy that beats on her. She don't have no self-respect for herself. Oh, that girl over there. Oh, she's so loud and just so she thinks she knows everything. She doesn't know a thing. Oh, that girl over there. Like, you know, I can see you in spirit. I can see you. We got it. And we stole it. You stole my vagina? I'm sorry. How did you steal my spirit? I don't understand how you got it or how you stole my vagina from me, or why you would want to steal another woman's vagina or their energy signature. Like, why would you want to steal somebody else's look? Like, Beyonce has on a dress, right? Why would I want to wear the exact same dress as Beyonce? You get what I'm saying? So people need to understand and learn like nobody wants to be like you but you, or maybe you don't even want to be like you. And I think when people learn to show up a bit more, because people probably feel like right now I'm talking about them and talking trash about them, but I'm really like trying to help people understand, like, baby, you look crazy out here trying to use somebody else's face card to pay for your child's birthday. Baby, you look crazy as hell because somebody lives in a neighborhood that you are a property manager of, that you feel like you get to stand over top of them in their spirit because you think your title makes you more important than what they do for the whole entire universe or the people that they have that employ them. Their line of employment can be way above what you got going on. Somebody could feel like, oh, I hacked your spirit. All you did was made yourself look like an idiot. Like, huh? You did what? You attach yourself to my nervous system real quick? Okay, well, I'm just gonna get the parasite up off me. Like, I think people need to work. Like, even saying I hacked you. Like, why would you want to hack somebody else? You get what I'm saying? I've never done anything for the universe. Well, that's the thing. I don't think people who have never had to have a universal job understand. Like, bro, you hacking me is the reason why there's no sunlight outside. Oh, I can make the sunlight come out. That everybody knows that you stole that money. So people looking at you like, okay, your hand look like it's rotten. So how you got this gold in your hand? I don't understand. It don't make sense. Your skin looks like you're molding. How did you get this gold exactly? I don't understand. And for the people who see someone rob someone and then want to assist them in the robbery, when the crime comes to the head and we all during going through judgment, right? And we looking for sunlight, we looking for, protection from, oh hell God, praise God. God, there's a God. When we start looking for God, and God be like, you got you had. So when I needed help and you seen someone was abusing me, who'd you help? When I was going through that situation with that crazy ass motherfucker that was over top of my house, how'd you help? Oh, when I was getting my ass whooped and you heard me through the wall getting my ass whooped and you was commenting on it. Oh, she just got the shit smacked out of her by that nigga. What'd you do? When God has to ask you that question, because when God asked me, did you help that lady that was next to you? Yes, I cleaned out her spirit and I got that boy up out of her house. Oh, did you clean out the? Yes, I helped that lady out too because he was bothering her as well. And I looked to her third eye and I was like, oh shit, he's third eyeing her. So I was like, let me go ahead and get that energy off her forehead. Oh, what'd you do for the rental? Oh, I definitely cleared that energy out the rental office and everybody's for JJ's. I went and I pussy cleaned everybody. Yeah, I did my spiritual work and I kept everyone's spirit hygienic and clean. So when God come down here and ask me about y'all, I'm good. But when God come and ask you about me, y'all gonna be looking like, well, she was outside fighting that boy and I didn't call the police. Oh, she was downstairs with that boy. He was banging on the door all day. I didn't call the police. Oh, that was going on, but I didn't call the police. I just was like, ooh, that energy feel good up inside of my for JJ. Ooh, grandma needed some of that. Mm. Suck it now. Mm. That young boy got some stamina on him. Whole time you fucking a goddamn racist and you don't even know it. Be a goddamn fool. You fucking bunch of racists. That's that nigga's neighbor, and you sitting here loving the energy, loving the crew, thinking it's his energy. Whole time it's a bunch of racists up in your pussy that hate black women, and you sitting here popping it ferociously, thinking that you doing something. Yeah, I'm on that line. Hey, he mine. Yeah, ooh, yeah, we outside, girl. You better get your ass inside before they hang your ass. Your spirit is gone now. Your spirit gone now. They done. Ooh, let me go through your family tree and find all the niggas I can get so we can have a picnic. You get what I'm saying? Like people really be thinking that the fast way is the best way, and then be looking at people like me like, well, how your spirit so high and mighty? Because I don't play them kind of games. If I see somebody is racist, I'm walking the other way. If I see a white woman say get in her car and you talking to your daughter and telling her to get up inside of my vagina, and I don't know you, I'm gonna look at you crazy. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, she might have meant good for me. That lady told her daughter to hop inside of my spirit without my permission. That lady told her daughter to take my spiritual abundance as if it was her own. That lady sat above me for hours and stole my energy to the point where I got so sleepy that I passed out inside of my own house. That person knew that boy was trying to beat on me and they helped him out and gave him shelter for the day. Them people knew that that boy was stealing from my grandmother's house and was helping him run and ram through all her house. He's like, oh yeah, she got some plates in there. Take them plates. Y'all knew what he was doing and y'all helped him. So y'all spirit dirty. Y'all can't come back from that because when y'all had the chance to do the right thing, you never did. Every time I had the chance to do the right thing, I did the right thing. Oh shoot, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna help you because maybe you just don't realize it's racism. Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you another chance. Okay, all right, one more time. All right, yeah. Everybody's safety is in danger. You can't come back here no more. I did what I was supposed to do. I passed my test. That's why my spirit sit up high. Not because I'm sitting here energy harvesting nobody or using my vajayjay as a weapon. And I just want everybody to remember that. Don't use your pussy as a weapon. Use your pussy as a blessing for the man who treats you right. I learned my lesson. Like, I can't let nobody in my portal that's not going to treat me right, or my neighbors, or anybody around me, because that's going to keep me in a low vibration. But then when them people would say that they rather be in that vibration than the truth, I got to go ahead and leave. Or I just got to know that when I leave, they going to be stuck in that vibration. There ain't nothing that they can do about that. You a pretty girl though, and you seem outspoken. I'm very outspoken because I'm here to tell people the truth. Like, you saw it happen. How could you even want to be associated with that? Like, how could you even ride that again? Like, after the point when somebody's like, "Okay, we getting this out of the way," why the hell are you getting back on top of that? I finally learned my lesson. I'm like, okay, I locked my door. I ain't let the boy in the door. I was about to say, I'm like, oh, he about to hit me. He about to break my phone because I don't want to take him to do DoorDash on a Sunday. Oh, but I was like, hold on. I don't have to do none of this. What am I doing? I literally don't have to do none of this. I don't have to do none of this shit. What the fuck am I doing? I went back in my house. Like, it's Sunday. It's self-care day. I want to wash my face and put face masks on and lay down and rest and clean my spirit out and get ready for tomorrow. Like, that's what I want to do. This my house. This my apartment. This my spirit. This my family. This our legacy. This is spirituality that we want to achieve. But oh yeah, let me rub on your pussy while you're doing that thing. What the fuck, child? But hey, I was never one to be outside. It's proven in my spirit, but people gonna do what they want to do. Men gonna rape women online, and people gonna sit there and watch and not do a damn thing. So all y'all online, I hope that y'all wasn't thinking that this was some OnlyFans content for y'all to be all up in my walls and all up in my guts, because I don't really appreciate it, because I'm not looking to date none of y'all men on this live right now. So anybody that's in my space without my permission, I pray that you get the fuck out of my vagina and don't ever come back in it. Respectfully, I understand connection, but we can connect through the heart chakra. We can connect through the solar plexus. You don't have to be so sexually geared as men. Y'all need to learn how to control y'all spirits and stop thinking of with y'all's other head. Cause my face is up here. Oh, sorry, that's my son. That's my sister's face. My bad. You get what I'm saying? But then everybody like, oh, that lady just clocked this all into her energy. You just flip it inside out. We don't want to be in there. We don't appreciate it. We didn't ask for that. We don't want to be there. I don't have to share that space with you. Stop putting your stuff in my house. Stop putting your house on top of my house. We've already proven our house is taller than yours. But people like to steal. So hopefully this helps y'all understand spirituality a little bit better, and solidarity and solitude, and why you should make time for yourself to be away from other people that don't value your energy, that don't value you, and why you should be an amazing time. Amazing time. Well, that too, being an amazing experience for people always, no matter what's going on. Always be a positive experience for people. Always be something of wisdom, not judgment, but just, hey, I see what you're doing. Can you stop? Because it's not helping either one of us. You know, that's your life. That's my life. That's your energy. That's my energy. You know, when you see people steal from you, you just say, hey, I need my stuff back. Thank you. But then you gotta realize sometimes you're not even in your own energy when you getting your stuff back. So actually, your stuff is still with your stuff, but you accidentally hacking yourself and taking your energy to somebody else's house. So be careful about what you do and how you move spiritually. And just make sure your intentions are always pure. Okay? As long as your intentions are pure, you will be fine. You'll be a-okay. You'll have no problems. You'll have friends. You'll have love. You'll have partners. You'll have someone that'll come back and save you, help you, lift you up. As long as you show everybody respect. Because I respect everybody for the lessons. Even the people that treated me bad. I respect them for teaching. Well, look, it almost made me stutter. I respect them for ew. I respect them for teaching me how to love myself better. Meaning I didn't love myself clearly if I allowed that to happen for so long. So I appreciate them for teaching me to start loving myself more. So I don't keep doing that to myself, you know? Woo! All right, gotta drop that off. All right now. Y'all be some sexy souls. But don't be sexy all the time. Be intelligent. But be special. Be spatial. Be intentional. And remember, be you. Because there's too many people that are everybody else. Don't be nobody else but you. Ooh, they trying to make it rain today. Mm. Small, small spirit, small minded people. Mm, mm, mm. Ugh. All righty. Now I just gotta go ahead and clean up the energy again. You know, that's all we do. See where it's going and clean it up. DJ, turn it up, 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 up. All right. All right now. Ooh, y'all see? Look, it's so damn tall. My goddamn antenna always get knocked off when I get in the car. Gotta put the seat down. All right now. My thick antenna is leaning, but I'm about to make it to the city. I see. What car do I drive? I drive a Ford Fusion. I'm just in a Honda real quick until I get my Ford Fusion back on the road, which is why I'm on my way to the city right now to do so. So, oh, we got people walking across the street and lights flashing. Oh my God, somebody trying to tie my legs. All right, y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Hopefully, y'all stay blessed. And remember, it's always good to be blessed and never stressed. And yeah, say it with your chest. Because I'm not impressed. Peace.